The heart framework. That's what we're covering on this video today. 3 life lessons that come from my book that I call the framework of the heart framework. But these 3 life lessons that we're covering today are discipline, respect, and commitment. Let's get better. Let's go.
Billy, I'm the folk out pela tuiva. They call me Coach Reed.
Discipline, respect, and commitment. That is the heart framework. To me, right, where the heart goes boom, 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 boom. If you, me, and we don't have discipline, respect, and commitment, which is the heart of everything it is that we are, the do, what we cut out, the respect of our past, that with the people in our lives, our ancestors, and having that commitment every single day. What happens when we start that heart framework? Same thing that happens when the heart stops. When the heart stops, our life, game over. And we may not die a physical death because we don't have that in the forefront of our mind, and then our actions do not reflect discipline, respect, or commitment. But we do die a social death. We don't give ourselves every opportunity to reach for that success and the fulfillment that's available to everybody should they choose to have and live out the life lessons of discipline, respect, and commitment. The discipline to be able to do something like a heartbeat each and every day, never stopping, unrelenting, to do what I call the do. So 2 things in terms of discipline, what I call the do, right? So that you, me, and we can do what it is that we need to do. Don't do the things it is that we shouldn't. And within both of those frameworks, to the word discipline, within the framework of the heart framework, is that we can do it over and 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 over again, until not stop when we get tired, not stop when we fail, not stop when we get embarrassed, not stop when we hit the struggle, not stop when we feel miserable and we don't feel like it, right? But we only stop once it is that we've achieved that goal. Then we rest and regenerate, refine that process, and then do the do all over again. That's what champions do. That's what the successful do in the over 28 industries, the companies that are in these 28 industries it is that I visit with. That's what they do. Unrelenting, unwavering, and never stops, ever. Yes, they rest, they get sleep, they leave home from the office, they recharge, they eat, they shower up, they get some rest, they see their family, and they come back the next day and get after it all over again. Discipline. Also within discipline, so that's the framework, right, for the word discipline to me is to do the do. And then number 2 is, right, to cut it. This is what not to do. It's connected to that framework of to do, to not do, and to do those things, not doing and doing over and over and again. I know it's simplistic and it sounds childish, but it works, right? Is this framework of cut it and the not to do. So when we cut things out of our life that have no value either to our success or our fulfillment, that now that cutting out is addition by subtraction. It simplifies our life. It allows you, me, and we to disengage from the number 1 social disease in society, which is distraction, and we can focus. That's what we're talking about in terms of discipline. And it's going to be huge for your heart, the heartbeat, how effective and efficient you become when you can cut out your own self-doubt, the fear, the false evidence appearing real, right? Then the haters, the naysayers, right? The critics, the doubters, right? But again, even more so, your own self-doubt, to cut out the places that you frequent that could be detrimental to you, the vices that are within you that are detrimental to you. You know it may kill you, it may cause cancer, or being around that environment is going to kill you, be detrimental to your life, right? I'm not just talking about risk. There's a certain part about just jumping out of an airplane with a parachute that has a certain level of risk, but I'm talking about, you know that inevitably this will kill you, will mess you up. Being with that person or trying to see that person in secret is going to ruin everything in terms of your life, ruin the trust, right? That's what we're talking about. If it don't fit, cut it. Cut those sorry ass people out of your life that don't support you or care for you, or that you get no general value from in either life, leadership, business, or in relationships. If they don't give you any value, do you know what we do in my neighborhood in the 916 for anything that has no value? Every Aloha Friday we have a trash day, and guess what Coach V does? Anything that brings clutter to our home, our living, and our property, I throw in the trash, because it is that. It has no value. It creates clutter, and it doesn't allow you to focus, because there's all this junk laying around within your heart, mind, and your soul, in your relationships, and what it is that you do in terms of your daily habits. And I'm talking to myself too, that you, me, and we need to cut out. Number 2 now, in terms of this heart framework, is respect. Ironically, respect is something that you, me, and we must give to everyone for no reason at all. I mean, we can distance ourselves, but initially meeting anyone, and as you roll around and do your business, provide your service, or with your family, is that you respect everyone, but understanding from everyone else, this is the irony, that you must earn that respect. Just like success is not something that could be given, and even if it was given to you, it ain't gonna last very long. But success that is earned is valued, and it is respected. Also within respect, so there's 2 parts to this respect, right? That is part of a framework, but within the framework of just respect, that life lesson is that yes, the irony, respect must be earned, but you must give that to everyone, is respect. And then number 2 is to respect your past. Respect the grind. Don't focus on it too long, because you're not going that way. But respecting your elders, the people that have come, that have, like my parents set me up in this country so I could launch, right? We came from another country. I was an illegal alien. We became a resident alien. They did all these things to set me up, because I would never be able to do what I do now if I was still an illegal alien. I probably would have been deported already, right? But we're talking about, they did what they could. We struggled. We were poor, but they actually set me up to succeed. So I respect with reverence, actually, with an honor and respect that is beyond just the word respect, but it's even deeper than that, because of the struggle that they gave. That I respect my elders in my family, that I go and attend their things and just be part of the culture and the fabric that made me who it is that I am, because of where I've come from. Like, I still respect the past, respect my culture and my family, and especially my parents. So that's 2 for respect. And then lastly, in terms of this framework of the heart framework, is commitment. I mean, to do what you said you were gonna do, that you committed to doing, that you signed up for. Bridges are built through that heart framework of being committed. People trust you more. They know that your brand has value. They know that if you're part of the deal, and because of your commitment, and commitment to people, and commitment to the goal, that there is nothing can stop the person who is committed. But you know what can? Being lazy. Lazy is a water that can douse the fire and the passion. And people talk about the why and your passion and all that. You know how many people that know their why? I see them everywhere. In every freaking market I travel to, people know who they are. They know what their passion is, but they won't act. They won't do it, because because lazy. Purpose and why alone. It is purpose with the why and passion connected to a cause is what creates a true commitment and the courage to act. Real talk. 28 industries, national clients, one-on-one clients, do nonprofit work. This is what I've known to be true. And this is how it works according to my experience. But commitment also tells us this, right? There's a song that goes, today I swear I'm not doing anything, and I'm just gonna lay in my bed. Oh, I don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything and nothing at all. Hoo, 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 hoo. Ironically, the guy who sang that song, Bruno Mars, is a grinder. The song is called Lazy. Especially with Ook, it is a good jam, but it does not work for life. You see, feeling like I don't feel like doing anything, right? There's no room for that type of approach to life, leadership, business, sports, raising kids, being a spouse, being a leader, right? Getting things done, achieving goals, life fulfillment, joy, peace, happiness, fulfillment, and love. You can't just like feel like doing things. You have to be committed. Because see, for most people, feeling is a leaf that blows in the wind of circumstance, and they are never committed to any one thing or the 3 to 5 things that matter most in their life. But you keep that going and you add to that discipline, respect with that commitment, and that is the framework that I use, that I call the heart framework, and the life lessons that yield championship results. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, comment, subscribe if this brought value so you can get daily content from your boy Coach V, and I will see you on the next video talking about the same stuff all the time. I know we're on a series on this one, but we're always talking about how to work to be your best and live your best life. One love and respects always. It is your boy Coach V. Peace.